Okay, next up we have item number 17, which is we're going to talk about R277-461 Elementary School Counseling Grant Program. Lillian, okay, if you'll bring your staff up and turn on all those mics and introduce everyone and what's before the board today.
Thank you. Thank you, Board Chair. Lillian Sosi Jensen, I'm an Educational Coordinator in the area of Student Advocacy Services. And I have with me staff that I'll let them introduce themselves as well as our...
Okay.
I'm Allison Nicholson. I'm the Contract Policy Advisor. I drafted this rule with their help.
Holly Todd, School Counseling Program Specialist.
Kim Herrera, School Counseling Program Specialist.
Okay. Oh, hang on, let me. Seems like all the lights went off, but I think I got them back on it. One of them on. Okay.
Okay, thank you. In the essence of time, we'll be brief and want to make sure we address any questions, but we appreciate this opportunity because we've had several inquiries from the field, from LEAs around getting this moved forward. As you heard this morning in conversation and what you've probably heard from your stakeholders that you represent is that the growing need for student supports. And with that, pushing this from committee to straight board to look at moving forward so that we can get this grant process out to the LEAs. So with the support of Allison here, looking at the legislation that was passed, House Bill 264, and going through the draft, I think maybe instead of going through this, you're very aware of the bill itself, and hopefully you've had the opportunity to read through this rule. I would just go through and maybe address any questions that there are out there.
Okay, questions from board members. I just have one I can throw out there. I mean, this is coming pretty quick, and I didn't spend a lot of time and that. And I'm just, if you could, someone speak to kind of your vetting process to make sure the I's are dotted and T's are crossed.
So we haven't fully implemented that yet. Obviously, we're waiting for the approval process for the board rule. We have some drafts and some little scratches on paper as far as what that process, the application, I should say, will look like. And then we're in conversation about who will be on this committee and looking at how the rubric will look and going through that process. So we're kind of still in the works of that. So we're open for any feedback that you might have.
Okay. Board member comments? Questions? It's kind of quiet in here. What happened? So my understanding is you want a motion to get this rule approved, R277-461. What would it be called if somebody made a motion today? Would it be, what's that? So it'd be to approve on final reading. Board Member Hanson?
I move that we approve R277-461 Elementary School Counselor Grant Program on final reading.
Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second? Second. Discussion to the motion. Board Member Reeby?
Thank you. I think that this touches the surface of all the things we talked about today, and so I appreciate your hard work on this. Thank you.
Okay. Board Member Belknap?
Lillian, what's the opportunity? How many schools can receive this grant? And if we divide it up, are we going to water it down too much?
It's
FTEs.
estimated at about 27 or 28 FTEs, depending on the cost of the FTE to the LEA.
Okay. Any further discussion or questions? Okay, the motion before the board is that we approve R277-461 on final reading. I'll say any discussion, let's vote. All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed?
Aye.
Thank you, Board Member Wright. Those opposed? Motion was unanimous. Thank you.